Here we go for you Star Wars fans out there. This is a big one. This is going all the way back to 1999. This is Lego set number 7171. This is the Mos Espa Podrace. If you'll remember from the first of the prequels, this was that big Spartacus scene that they did with the pod racers. Normally, I will show you the box and its condition, and I will. But because everything's in there right now, I don't want to start moving it and turning it around. So what we will do instead is I'll show you everything inside, and then we will show you the box. So you can see the front of the box, the top of it first. You can see a little bit of wear here at the edges, over here. And of course, we'll show you the size marker on it. See some of that. 15 inches, oh, what do we got? Another 21 by about 15, something like that. Even around there. So it is a big set. Now, has been opened. Is it complete? Well, I don't know, is the short answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first. It does come with this giant book. It makes sense. It's a giant set. It should have giant instructions with it. And ordinarily with a set like this, I'm going to move this off to the side. A lot of times what we will do is we will go to a site like Bricklink or one of those kind of sites and inventory everything. But when it's at least partly put together like this, oftentimes we won't. I hate taking these things apart, even though sometimes you folks like to take them apart and put them back together again, and I certainly understand that. Here's some more of the ephemera that comes with it. Say that as well. I don't know. There's something about being able to show you at least partly what it looks like that just appeals to me. So that's why I leave it here with the tubes and the partial recreation. But what I will do for you is obviously we're taking the video, so I'll give you a pretty good overview. You can eyeball it up yourself and get an idea. Looking at it briefly and looking at the Bricklink site, it mostly appears here. But of course, I will let you look for yourself. I encourage you. We're filming this at 1080p right now. By the time it gets to you, it might be downscaled. But we do it in fairly high resolution. And of course, the photos are high res as well. So I encourage you to take a look and see if there's any pieces themselves. Well, right now, there absolutely are pieces that are missing, and I will tell you what they are. They're the minifigs, because these were separated out and put into this bag, and I'll show you those in just a moment. Oftentimes, that's the part that you really want, is these minifigs, and with these, I certainly would, because these are some pretty cool pieces you're not going to find in other sets. But I will rake through these just a little bit, just so you can get an idea for yourself and see what's in here, what's not. It's possible some other pieces from that same collection got mixed in here. It's possible one or two pieces fell out, but that's why we give you all of this so you can see it on your own self. Now, we're going to shut that. We're going to move it on over here. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that we can focus on these guys. And I'll show you. All the minifigs are here, as well as many of these little accoutrements, these little accessories, etc. Gonna get your Jar Jar, some of your robots. See them right there. She goes. She is. Along with the hair. Hair makes it hard for you to see it, so I'll bend her legs so she can. There you go. Little Annie, Bulba is. Yeah, this guy. Oh, you love him. Qui-Gon with the hair. And finally, Gasgano. Now, of these, this go to. Here's another robot. Little repair droids. So of all of these, I do want to point out the only one that seems to be missing. They are all complete except Gascano. We could not find his helmet. Is it in there? Maybe. Maybe it is. I did not see it. I could not find it. That doesn't mean that it's not there, but it doesn't mean that it is there. So of these, really this is a lot of times half the value of the set, if not more, right here. Got his goggles, but he does not have his helmet. He does have essentially everything else. So other than the Gascano, and I do want to point out, I'm not going to fiddle with this just because you know how fragile these can be. I will show you a close-up here, right up front, of Qui-Gon's cape. Just so you can see it, it is intact. Aware of that. There were 2 sprues of these tools. We only saw these ones in there. There may be more, but other than that, this figures. And I'll show them on the back. We'll get a photo of that for the catalog as well. See, at the very least, you're going to get these guys. I know a lot of you people, fans out there, really, really want some of these. Glad that it came in with this collection, and we are very happy to be able to make it available to you. So there you go. Check out Jar Jar's ear. Oh, I love that. All right, so we're going to put this back in the baggie. Again, it's possible that Gascano's helmet is in here, and if you find him, you can that in the baggie as well. You saw an opportunity, you had the opportunity to see these. I'll show you the ephemera that goes with it. Point all of that out. I will get some good shots for the catalog. Bring it down so it fits better. So you can see all of that as well. We'll flip it over so you can see both sides. Do you really need to see much of this? Probably not, but we like to make it available to you, just so you know everything that you're going to be getting. We love to have full disclosure on everything. All right, so you've seen that. Shots of the inside. Feel for it. And now I'll show you the rest of the box. Now that you've seen what's inside, and we'll rattle around in there. I'll show you the condition of the box. That probably doesn't matter to most of you, many of you, but in case it does, if there are a few of you who really want to know, I'll show you that. Wow. So take a look one last time at everything in the box. That's what you're going to be bidding on. That's what you're going to be getting. And then I'll show you. Yeah, that's why we didn't want to do it, because you hear those noises. So it was obviously taped up a little bit here by our consignor, or perhaps a previous owner. After all, this is from 1999, so it's a little bit old. I don't want to. Can we get that in the shot? Yeah, so that's about the best we can do to show you the sides. The sides look pretty good. Nothing much to say about that. The same over here. Any of these larger pieces, that's exactly what you're going to have. Same over here. So, let's see if we can do this. Oh boy. All right, we didn't have any come out the side. Sometimes I'm afraid that if we flip it over, you'll have a few pieces try to escape. Look at the other things that you can build. I love this giant mech driven by, what is that, Bulba there? Pretty cool. So you're getting everything you see. Well, maybe not. Like I said, we have not inventoried it completely, but you're going to get what you saw in there, which, based on a quick overview, looks pretty darn close. If there's a piece or two missing, it can't be many. There you go. This is a very cool set for any of you Star Wars collectors, any of you Lego collectors, anybody who just likes a challenge of being able to put this together. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. There's no challenge there. That's just bid and click, and your bid will be accepted by our computer system. You can defend your bid against everybody else, just like Annie defended his title. Well, it wasn't his title yet. Against these others on auction day live. We encourage you to come, but if not, you can leave those pre-bids right now. Either way that you choose to do it, we look forward to seeing you at that auction.